Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. This is my time at the Brevard Music Center in 2025, and this is my second summer back at Brevard, and I feel so incredibly lucky that I get to spend another summer here with such amazing friends making some really great music. So my first week here was RA training, and it was really great meeting all of the other RAs and really exploring Brevard. This is one of my favorite spots. It's Looking Glass Falls, which is super pretty, and this is also where Charlie lost his shoe several times. It was honestly really nice just to have that time by ourselves, making those connections before all of the musicians came. This is another one of my favorite spots, which is Dolly's, which is a classic Brevard ice cream shop. This was from our RA campfire, and it was really great seeing some old faces and making some new friends. Honestly, one of my favorite parts is just spending time on campus, all of the beauty, and of course, seeing all of the ducks. So week 0, I got to play Chopin's Piano Concerto No. 2 on opening night, and here is my friend Matt shredding some Bach G minor. Week 1 started off with playing with Steep Canyon Rangers, which is the bluegrass band.
Aww, why is this so cute?
Another highlight was watching the weekly faculty recitals. This week they played George Crumb's Voice of the Whale, and it was honestly super fun seeing all the extended techniques and crazy writing that he did, and of course it was performed by wonderful faculty in such a captivating performance. Also, another rare encounter with Brevard wildlife, and these family of raccoons were just so cute, and honestly I never saw them during the day, so I felt like this was a really special moment. On week 1, we also had the opportunity to work with Time for 3, which is a super cool trio, and they were performing with the Brevard Music Center Orchestra and ending with Stravinsky's Rite of Spring. We did a super fun improv class where everyone got to join in, and it was a really great time. I also got to play alto flute on Rite of Spring on my very first Rite of Spring performance ever, and of course it was with the Brevard Music Center Orchestra, working with super amazing faculty and Keith Lockhart. So this was the end of week 1, and transitioning to week 2, I got to see one of our flutists, Izzy, perform a wonderful Mozart for the concerto competition. Week 2 was another one of my firsts, playing principal on Tchaikovsky's 4th Symphony. And here's me practicing some of my favorite excerpts. This week, BMCO also performed Dvorak's New World Symphony with Leonard Slakin. This piece is such a nostalgic symphony and honestly never gets old. This was another one of our silly moments as a flute studio. We got to go to the Brevard City Cam and just be a little weird, be a little freaky, the usual. This week was also 4th of July, where the high schoolers performed the 1812 Overture with live cannons, which definitely freaked a lot of us out. And of course, the high schoolers performed Stars and Stripes, and all 6 of them slayed so hard. Another one of our unofficial 4th of July traditions is going to Pounding Mill Overlook, which is a super beautiful, serene overlook where you can see all of the little cities nearby during the fireworks shows, and this night was honestly such a core memory for me. That night I was also paid a visit by one of the very elusive Brevard deer. Which brings us to our Check 4 performance with the best flute section ever, period. In week 3, I got to play some super cool rap along with Hindemit's Mathis Mahler, and love a good karaoke moment at 185 King Street. The opera also performed Cinderella. And here's some clips and pics from our super fun flute dinner with our amazing flute studio and our 2 wonderful professors. BMCA also performed Mahler's 7th Symphony, and in my opinion, I think they could have used more cowbell. So that finished up week 3 with a wonderful performance on Sunday, and I also got to take some time to go on a hike with some friends. Smile, guys. In week 4, I got to play Ludoslavsky's Concerto for Orchestra with the amazing Mayan Chen. We also had a visit from Anthony McGill, who gave us a masterclass with wind quintets, and my group got to play the Nielsen Quintet for him. The high schoolers also played a wonderful concert with Shostakovich and finished off with Hindemit's Symphonic Metamorphosis. To be honest, I did not vlog that much this week because everyone was so busy and I was really tired, and I think everyone was crashing out at this point, but it was always nice getting dinner and hanging out with some of my friends. So this brings an end to week 4, and BMCO got to play Brahms with a fun Strauss encore, and of course Sinfonia played our concert with Ludoslavsky and Poulenc. This weekend, the high schoolers also performed Shostakovich 5, and I'm so proud of them for taking on such a difficult piece like this. After this, we had a few days to ourselves just to relax and recover after such a hectic week. I got to meet a new friend, like the snake, get some dinner at this fancy Korean place in town, and of course make a rain stick for my friend. Don't ask how we did this or how long it took. This brings us to week 5, which was also Yuja Wong week, and it was so great having her in residence at Brevard for a few days and seeing her perform. We had a fun Q&A session with her, and we got to see some of her unofficial merch. This concert was particularly special, not only because I got to play with Yuja on Ravel's left-hand concerto, but I also got to play Afternoon of Yvonne by Debussy, playing second flute to Amy Porter. And yes, I did get to see her infamous bow in person, several times. This week was also Jurassic Park week, where we got to play Jurassic Park in concert by John Williams, playing the full soundtrack while the entire movie played behind us. We had some special guest conductors, and it was just so much fun playing the music that I grew up with, and with a movie so beloved like Jurassic Park. And the next day, we had one of our flute studio members, Izzy, play 3 American pieces by Lucas Foss for one of the pre-concert recitals. And this was also the day of the Concerto Competition Winner concert, where my friend performed the wonderful Prokofiev Piano Concerto No. 3.
Alright? Yeah. This is how you do it. So, to get it off, you gotta go. And then you go.
Wow. This was also the final night of karaoke at 185 King Street. Please ignore my terrible singing, but this is one of my favorite traditions among the students here at Brevard. This is our last new music concert of the season, where we have our student composers work with our musicians and perform all of their newly composed works. And this brings us to our season finale concerts, where the high schoolers performed Harayanos and Beethoven 5, while Sinfonio played Elgar, Wieniawski, and Khachaturian, and BMCO played Vaughan Williams' C Symphony. So this brings an end to my Brevard 2025 vlog. My heart is truly so full after this summer, and Brevard is like a second home to me. I'm so grateful for all the unforgettable musical experiences I've had here and the lifelong friendships I've made. I miss everyone so much already, and I know we'll cross paths again soon. Much love, Michael.